right, there we go.
Chapter
Interesting.
6.
It was unresponsive. Oh. Twitch, please.
Secret lair.
Secret lair? Does Gran got a secret
Forged
lair?
ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luka walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Let's see. What time is it? There you go. Put on your little sweater. Rollo's wearing a little hat. Rollo, what on earth is that? Hmm? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep. Whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. Game's afoot. I'm just gonna put out there, he was just asleep. Are we 100% sure that she's not home right now?
Luka and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
The music. If I were a Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detectives knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rollo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luka, is there anywhere your Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah, the closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it's really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes? Who has ever thought, I'm gonna take this important thing and huck it in a bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luka's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Oh? Twitch just kicked me out on mobile too, that made me reload into ads. I don't want to say that's their MO. But I've had that happen too, and I'm not going to say more on that. Mm-hmm. It's a little sus. I don't think I've ever seen Halloween Town. I think of Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween Town, but I don't think that's what we're talking about, is it? Alright, Rollo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with...
Before he could finish, Luka scrambled up Rollo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. Every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of like very classic movies I've just not seen before. They're on Disney Plus, think you'd like them. I'll probably try to check them out. Maybe I'll see if Mike wants to watch them this weekend. Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I really don't know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup and...
He pulled on one of the teacups. It slanted forward with a hollow click.
No way.
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
You can see the skid marks. If you look really, really careful, I'm sorry if you guys are watching on mobile again, smaller screens. You can see skid marks beside the hutch. Alright. Seems like your Gran's been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do we think she is? We're about to find out. Alright, let's see. I'm concerned. Okay, so more unhinged conspiracist vibe? Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. You need to look around before jumping to conclusions. I don't even know where to start. Where is there a punching bag? Grant? Concerns. I'm mashing to do this, by the way. I'll stop. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution explosive. And jam jars? There's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incinerated jam is your Gran making? That's how you hurt your wrist again, I know, right? It's thankfully the wrong side, but... Oh, okay, fire. She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? Only one way to find out.
Rollo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam. He
Huckleberries.
smacked his lips.
Hint of brown sugar. And... ink? What?
Rollo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper. Rollo
Aha.
offered the slimy note to Luka and licked his fingers clean.
He's fluffy. All of his hair's gonna be all gross. It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A Gran Jam Graham. Sorry. It says, last night I used the disguise Harris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Aw, man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. Or a bomb shell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. I like these 3, they're cuties. These sweethearts.
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your Gran a serial killer? Cause I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movement of everyone in town, out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My moms are both on here. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Mr. Care has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good.
Luka jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
Oh, that's his dad's name, right?
For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luka nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. Oh, ew. Have I told you guys the story about someone I knew in middle school who would eat a Big Mac burger by, like, eating the bun, scooping the lettuce, like, one piece at a time? not just like biting into it. It was strange. That's where all the meaty bits live. Oh, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent scholar in dense documents and cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. He now describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Lola looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait,
Lola's finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbled in the margin. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water in his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental. Lab results only raise more questions. Like he came back to this report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something
Lola
else.
scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progressed so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Exasperated by the loss. Enough is enough, I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luka, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Lola rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more.
Luka frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luka, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luka slammed the drawer shut. They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rollo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow it,
Rollo carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right
He
to
jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square? That's the fountain, so that's where the hole was. In the other Beacon Pines, that's where the hole was where the fountain is. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. That's a weird place to hide treasure. Although that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on the map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure. Real bummer. Rollo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Did you just say gulp? It feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. What was that?
Luka looked up from the map.
What was that? Oh, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps.
The real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Oh, that's Mr. Tolliver. Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step.
not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's nothing.
Rollo shifted suddenly. Luka gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rollo, don't.
It was too late. Rollo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Oh dear. Flaming chicken coop!
With all his weight, Rollo tackled the man to the ground.
Rollo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me, but there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rollo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luka scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rollo. He's knocked out cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luka and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver?
Chapter